Hi, welcome to Poetry and Prophecies. Make sure you get your juice. Today we have Keep Other People Alive juice. So we got a tiny blender full of keep other people alive juice. It's not keep you alive juice, it's keep other people alive. Because that is important to keep other people alive. Take your pills because that will keep you alive, and that is important. Mostly because of my video sake. So, make my videos your purpose in life because, yeah. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get this set up really good. I should have did this ahead of time, but I want to read this. I want to read this because I got a question. Okay, my question is, this book was written about by a guy named Ben Sira. Okay, I should have asked this in the beginning, but I didn't. I didn't think of it till right now. Do you think that these books are written by a person who wishes this stuff would happen, or by somebody who was actually speaking through God? Like, I kind of think this is written for or written by a person who just wants to make rules, who wants to feel important and make rules. I don't know that to be true. I don't know that to be the situation. But I do not. I think maybe this was written in honor of God. I don't think it was written by God. I think it was written by a person who wants this to happen. I didn't read the introduction. I never read the introduction because I'm like, it's kind of boring. Okay, and this says, God's punishment of sinners. Sinners. It says, do not yearn for worthless children, or rejoice in wicked offspring. Even if they are many, do not rejoice in them, for they do not have fear of the Lord. Do not count on long life for them, or they have any hope for their future, for one can be better than 1,000. Rather, die childless than have impious children. This word, this word, it means disrespectful. The first time I tried to make this video, I looked that word up, and it means disrespectful. Through a wise person, a city can be peopled. Yeah, but why through a wise person? Why? Why though? Wise people make terrible people. Terrible people make a good people. Why? Why would you start with a wise person? Because a kid is always the opposite of their parents until they're like 30 or 40. I don't know. But through a clan of rebels, it becomes desolate. This is happening on the West and the East Coast, New York and California. People are leaving those places in droves. Keep your blue shit there, by the way. Many such things my eye has seen, and even more than these my ears have heard. I know some people that I think are in that resistance thing, and they moved from Oregon to Texas. And I don't know if it's because they're trying to turn Texas blue or not. Because why would you move from a blue place to a red place and try to turn it blue? Don't don't you realize that these Democrats are fucking retarded? Why would you want to move somewhere that's good and turn it bad? Especially if you're God people. I don't get it. Against a sinful band, fire is kindled. Upon a godless people, wrath blazes. He did not forgive the princes of old, who rebelled long ago in their might. He did not spare the neighbors of Lot, abominable in their pride. Oh, if this is talking about the story of Lot, those people deserved every second of that. Yes, yes, they did. Did you see? Or were you there for that story? My God. Uh, he did not spare the doomed people, dispossessed, dispossessed because of their sin, nor the 600,000 foot soldiers sent to their graves for the arrogance of their hearts. Had there been but one stiff necked person, it would be a wonder had he gone unpunished. For mercy and anger alike are with him. He remits. For mercy and anger alike are with him. He remits and forgives, but also pours out wrath. Great as his mercy is, his punishment. He judges the people each according to their deeds. Criminals do not escape with their plunder. The hope of the righteous, God never leaves unfulfilled. There's 13 families. Whoever does good has a reward. Each receives according to their deeds. So maybe the reward is not God's going to get rid of these 13 families. Is heaven always the reward? So you got to die to get your reward. I don't know that for true, but doesn't it seem like that? Do not say, I am hidden from God. On high, who remembers me? Among so many people, I am unknown. What am I in the world of spirits? Hey, hey, This is an old ass Creed song from like 25 years ago. Yeah, the words in the song is, I know I'm just a dot in the world if you forgot about me. Um, it's off of their last album before Scott Stapp went retarded and shaved his head. It was the album before that. I think it was the song with the children don't stop dancing, believe will fly. Yeah, but I don't remember. I think that is the song. God, I know I'm just a dot in the world if you forgot about me. Yeah, yeah. You're not supposed to say that. So I'm going to quit singing that song then. Look at the heavens and the highest heavens. So heaven is layered. The abyss and the earth tremble at his visitation. Here, this is another one. God can go to hell in a nice way because God can go to hell. I don't mean it in that way, but this is the second time that they've been like, God can visit. The root of the mountains and the earth. The root of the mountains and the earth's foundations. I don't know. This is supposed to mean something's missing. At the mere glance, they quiver and quake. Of they quiver and quake of me. Therefore, he will take no notice. See, even Ben Sira is like, yeah, sometimes God don't pay attention. Like you're doing stupid shit. And God's like, eh. With my ways, who will be concerned? If I sin, no eye will see me. If all in secret I act deceitfully, who is to know? Everybody you act deceitfully towards. Who tells him about just deeds? See, that's what I was saying about the New Year's. If you watch anything about the New Year's, it's all bad. But I'm telling you what, 2022 was not that bad. Yeah, I know they're like, oh, we were stuck in our house. That's every video game player's dream. To just be stuck in their house playing video games. I already don't leave my house, so it wasn't no thing for me. And I've been in prison. That's all you do is sit there. So whatever. And everybody's like, I wish I could stay home from work. You were staying home from work and complain and get super depression because somebody told you had to stay in your house. It's like sitting in jail waiting on a court date. Do you, you were so fucking spoiled that you cry about being in your house. Get a fucking hobby. Why didn't nobody learn how to cook homemade food or learn how to build something or learn how to vacuum? Like, why didn't you learn to do anything? Why do you freak out because you're stuck in your house? Is your house that fucking terrible? Clean it. Clean it. Learn to play video game. Do something other than cry. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I was stuck in my house. I'm so depressed. Uh, it was nothing more than waiting in jail on a court date. So, uh, how long? No. Who tells him about just deeds? What can I expect from doing my duty? Duty! Look, it doesn't matter what you expect from doing your duty. You just fucking do it. Character. Character is built for doing your duty without asking. Without asking, it's character. But then greedy people are like, he does that shit for free. It's like, no, I don't do it for free. I do it because it's the right thing to do. Such the thoughts of the senseless. Yeah, I should have kept reading, but uh, only the foolish entertain them. Kinda, yeah. That's what I just said, right? Divine wisdom seen in creation. 1 second. Okay. Am I? Okay, I'm right. It says, divine wisdom seen in creation. Listen to my. Mm, mm, mm. Listen to me, my son. No. Listen. No. Listen to me, my son. Take my advice and apply your mind to my words. Did kids actually listen to this? Well, yeah, because I guess they didn't have video games. While I pour out my spirit by measure and impart my knowledge with care. Does it count when you're like, hey, freaks, you little fucking shits, listen, don't be dumb? Does that count? Because I do that. When at the first God created his works and he made them, assigned their tasks. He arranged for all time that we were to do. See, and that's the thing. God was like, women are subservient. But is it really subservient though when like the woman has the whole house and is like, I make the rules on this motherfucker? Is that really subservient? Like, seriously. Seriously, the man is never home. The kids, after a short amount of time, are really never home. You know what's subservient about that? You rule your cave, right? Yeah, like a man will come in and think he's like, oh, these rules are. I'm gonna cuss. It's like, yeah, go ahead and cuss. Do whatever. But this is still my house, motherfucker. When the police come, you're the one that has to leave. What is subservient about that? Women are so. There's women do that do. It's like, are they purposely retarded? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I used to be a extreme leftist. Before prison, after prison. It wasn't until like the end of 2000, right after my brain surgery on Valentine's Day 2018. I it They took out a piece of my brain, right? Like a pie slice piece in the back of my head right before the optical nerves, right? Took out a giant piece of my brain. And then the Kavanaugh thing happened, and Lindsey Graham, that fucking traitor, Lindsey Graham, is the one that red pilled me during the Kavanaugh trial. It was like magic words, but they were like, oh, that's so fucking true. All these people are terrible. And ever since then, it's like, nah, yeah, yep, that's what red pilled me. And then it's like I started like this whole house is mine, as messy as it is. It's like this whole house is literally my man cave. We call it the house of Nikki Gay the Great. Yeah, it's not Dustin's house. It's not the freak's house. It's my fucking house. These are my fucking rules. Why don't women notice that? Like, this is one spot you have total control. Like, you want control, get a house, get a husband, have kids. Then you have all the power you want. Man, women are so dumb. There's nothing subservient about that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm shutting up. I swear. I'm shut up. Their domains from generation. And I want to say, if you have an abusive husband, there ain't nothing stopping you from leaving your kids there with him. So he can't go to work. He can't do anything. He has to figure out how to raise kids. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying leave your kids, but go outside and sit out there. And when he comes out there, go to your neighbor's house, call the cops, and they make him leave. Yeah. I'm scared to go in there. He's so angry. Oh my God, I'm so scared. And then he's got to go. And then he gets a felony. But whatever you got to do. Yep. Whatever you got to do, do it. Because men are not supposed to be that angry towards women. The man picked you as much as you picked him. And remind him of that. Yeah, remind him of that. He picked you. Why did he pick you? That's what I used to say. What, did you pick me because I can suck your dick? Did you pick me because we can have sex? That's a stupid fucking reason to pick me. No, fuck you. Their domains from generation to generation. They were not to go hungry or grow weary or ever cease from their tasks. Never does a single one crowd its neighbor. Oops. Oh, yeah, no, I'm always taking fucking food and all sorts of shit to my neighbors. I'm sure they think, oh my God, does she think we're hungry? What the fuck? Or, or do any ever, what is this? Never does a single one crowd its neighbor, or do any ever disobey his word. They were not to go hungry or grow weary or ever cease from their tasks. Never does a single one crowd its neighbor, or do any ever disobey his word. Who? Who is they? Are they the ones that crowd the neighbors? Then the Lord looked upon the earth and filled it with his blessings. Speaking of blessings, 2022. I was talking about that and then I forgot. But yeah, 2022. Listen, I got a couch. When I first moved here, I had no furniture but a chair. I got two couches, two living room sets. One is here in my storage room. Hold on. Oh, you can't see it, but one couch is right there. One is in my living room. I got a washer and dryer, a dishwasher, deep freezer, uh, kitchen tables, dining room tables. Dustin, even though he doesn't do the God thing, because of me, he got wood and table saws and all sorts of tools that took over my dining room. All sorts of good shit happened in 2022. Yes. Think of everything good that's happened to you personally in 2022. Don't listen to the fucking news and everybody's like, only bad shit happened in 2022. Everything was terrible. None the fuck it wasn't. We got a whole vacation for free. Just like a vacation. We could do whatever we wanted as long as we didn't go outside, right? And I'm telling you, all through 2022, I think I only wore a mask to go to the doctor. That was the only time I ever wore a mask. I we we went places. We fucking we did all sorts of shit. Man, 2022 was bomb diggity. And I greatly apologize if it wasn't bomb diggity for you. But maybe it's because I was in prison that none of this home arrest bothered me. But I didn't follow any of their fucking rules at all. Not even a little bit did I follow any of those fucking rules. The only thing that truly happened to me was I was extorted into getting that goddamn shot. It was like, your kids, I'm old, get the shot. That was it. I was extorted into getting that dumbass fucking shot. Yep. That was the only thing in 2022. That was the stupidest fucking thing. Yep. But I see it this way. I see it this way. Anybody that got that stupid fucking shot and something happens, you're not alone. A bazillion other people got that shot with you. So, like, you're not alone because whatever happens to you is going to happen to somebody else. So, you're not totally alone. I don't know. Or at least that's what's keeping me going with this. At least I wasn't by myself. But I do have to say, though, for real, I think the guy that gave me my first shot didn't give me the first shot because I was like, I'm being forced into doing this and I don't want to do it. Like they're forcing me to do this. And I don't think he gave me the shot. I don't. But the lady, when they made me do the second, I think she actually gave me the second shot. That's why, like, I think that's why my arm hurts so bad. And I got the stupid shots at the beginning, right? And I think I only got the second shot, and that's why my arm hurts so bad. And I didn't really have a reaction except for right now. I don't know. I bet I would have died if I would have got both of them. Okay. And this book is Wisdom Chapter 10. 1 second. I want to say something because I'm retarded. Okay. So I get like the government should not be making people stay home. And the people that wanted to protest and should have protested and did protest, those people are absolutely 100% right. I'm talking about the whiny ass bitches who were like, the government left me in my home. I have to stay home. I have to stay home. I'm so depressed. I'm sitting in my shit. It's like, learn to do something else. Learn a fucking hobby. Learn how. I learned how to make pierogies. I learned how to make noodles. I learned how to make spices. I learned how to make the keep you alive juice. I learned how. What else did I learn how to do? I learned how to use a dishwasher. I've rearranged my house like 70 times. Uh, what else? What else did I do? Uh, Messed up my bedroom just to clean it. I washed all my walls. Yep, I washed them all. You should have seen it. Head to toe, top to bottom. Washed every single wall. I washed every single floor. I've done all sorts of cool shit while we've been stuck in our houses. Why didn't you learn how to do something? Or go protest with the protesters? Stand up to the government. Why didn't you do that? Why is the only thing you did sit there and fucking complain? That's all you did. It's your own fault that you're miserable. You didn't learn how to do anything. You didn't take that time. You could even learn how to play a new video game. I learned how to play video games. That's the other thing. Because I'm one of those millennials that never got into the video games. My son learned how to play guitar. The girl freak didn't do anything but play Minecraft. Like, oh, why didn't you learn to do anything new? Why is the only thing you did sit there and fucking complain? That is a miserable ass existence. You should have learned to do something. Okay. Wisdom preserves her followers. Yes, everybody that was fucking complaining. Where's your wisdom, asshole? Fucking all you do is complain. You must be a terrible fucking friend. She preserved the first informed father of the world. That's Noah. Noah. Because Adam was not wise. The first thing he ever did was lie. There's no wisdom in lying. When he alone had been created, and she raised him up from his fall, and gave him power to rule all things. But when an unrighteous man withdrew from her in his anger, she he perished through his fra- fratricidal wrath. What the fuck kind of word is that? Why is the Bible using words nobody knows? That's not true. Those people were way smarter than us. Way fucking smarter than us. Yeah, it seems like, oh, this shit's medieval. No, no, this shit was fucking smart.
Fratricidal.
Fratricidal. Relating to or denoting conflict within a single family or organization. So let's read that again. Hold on. He perished through his fratricidal wrath. So he was conflicting with his family and they killed him. That seems about right. When on his account the earth was flooded, wisdom again saved it. Okay, so is that before? Okay, this. Yeah, but people didn't come from Adam. People came from Noah. He got rid of all the Adam people. Uh, I'm willing. I'm willing to bet the reason God took so long is he was waiting for somebody to not have this blood. He perished through his. Okay, so he's pissed off his family. When on his account the earth was flooded, wisdom again saved it, piloting the righteous man on the frailest wood. Was that wood really frail, though? I don't know. Was that wood really frail, though? She, when the nations were sunk in universal wickedness, knew the righteous man, kept him blameless before God, and preserved him resolute against pity for his child. Yeah, but Shem was the right one, though. He accidentally saw him naked. Oh, man. Shem was good. She rescued a righteous man from among the wicked who were being destroyed. When he fled as fire descended upon Pentapolis, upon the Pentapolis. So is this Sodom and Gomorrah? Because Lot did this. Where is the testimony to its wickedness? Even yet, there remain a smoking desert, plants bearing fruit that never ripens, and the balm of a disbelieving soul, a standing pillar of salt. For those who forsook wisdom, not only were deprived of knowledge, not only were deprived of knowledge of the good, but also left the world as a memorial of their folly. Is this Sarah? or whatever her name was. No, right. What the fuck was the name of Lot's wife? Or Abraham's. No, it was Lot's wife. So that they could not even be hidden in their fall. But wisdom rescued from tribulations those who served her. When a righteous man fled from his brother's anger, guided him in right ways, showed him the kingdom of God, gave him knowledge of holy things. She prospered him in his labors and made abundant the fruit of his works. This seems about right. It's kind of what's happening, ain't it? Well, at least in my house. Stood by him against the greed of his defrauders and enriched him. She preserved him from foes and secured against him ambush, and she gave him the prize for his hard struggle, that he might know the devotion to God is mightier than all else. She did not abandon a righteous man when he was sold. This is Jacob? Joseph. Joseph. But rescued him from sin. She went down with him into the dungeon and did not desert him in his bonds until she brought him the scepter of royalty, David, and authority over his oppressors, proved false those who had defamed him, and gave him eternal glory. Is this David or Jesus? That sounds like David, maybe. The holy people and their blameless descendants. Something's missing. It was she who rescued them from the nation that oppressed them. Please. She entered the soul of the Lord's servant and withstood fearsome kings with signs and wonders. She gave holy ones the reward of their labors. 1 second. Okay, so it says, she gave the holy ones a reward of their labors. Conduct them by a wondrous road, became a shelter for them by day, and a starry flame by night. She took them. Okay, I don't fucking know. Why do I feel like I read this before? Conducted them by a wondrous road, became a shelter for them by day, and a starry flame by night. Kinda. She took them across the Red Sea, brought them through the deep waters. Their enemies she overwhelmed and churned them up from the bottoms of the depths. Therefore, the righteous despoiled the wicked, and they sang of your holy name, Lord. Praise in unison for your conquering hand. This is what we have to do to call God. Praise and unity. Because wisdom opened the mouths of the mute and gave ready speech to infants. Why do I feel like I read this before? I don't fucking know. Anyway, that is the end of that. So, thank you for watching. Uh last year was Okay. And this year is going to be great. These mofos are going to get their just desserts. Or it's going to start. And yay. Yay. So, thank you for watching. I love you and have. Wait a minute. Where did it go? Okay. Thank you for watching. I love you and have the greatest.